know I count up by the twos. Damn, you gon' count it by the twos. Rubber certified. First you gotta get approved. You know, I gotta get approved.
What it do? What's happening? What's cracking? K-Paso. It's your boy Dom O.
Jay Wood.
And it's your girl Dev.
Oh, what happened to the other intro? Y'all ain't gonna come with y'all other shit y'all had?
Yeah, Jay Wood, one and only. Goddamn it.
And I always say it's your girl Dev, so I don't need to switch up. So
Nah, yours cool. It's alright. But somebody else said they wanted a different intro, so
I forgot that quick.
That damn quick. This nigga here, man.
Who we got?
Hey, we got two special guests in with us today. We got my boy Jay Peso.
Peso one time. What's up?
What up, what up?
Bro? And my other homie Beto. What's going on, bro?
What's good?
What's happening with y'all?
Another day.
Already, man. Just looking at it, huh?
Yes, sir.
Already, man. What's going on, Jay Wood, Dave? What's going on with y'all?
Nothing. I do have something to tell y'all that happened to me this week at my job. Some
shit.
little raggedy ass, badass little kid, or maybe not even kid, stole my motherfucking AirPods off the counter.
Oh, they gave you a stick.
Brand new AirPods. I had them motherfuckers for 2 weeks.
They gave you a stick up.
No, they just took them. I didn't see them no more, and they were in a spot that I wouldn't think. I don't know who took them.
How you know they was kids?
Because that's the only motherfuckers that shop in my stuff.
You need to run the cameras back.
We're not gonna talk about that.
Oh, okay. Y'all know what that means.
Yeah.
$5 discount, no watch.
Yeah. What store is that again?
Toys R Us.
Already.
Yeah. I ain't gonna tell them what store it is.
Yeah.
Nah, ain't nothing been going on in my world. Just a lot of work. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get the company off the ground. Still running the studio long and strong. Just trying to get through 2020 because this whole year is just a mess. You know what I'm saying? Whole year hot mess.
Yeah.
It's
I
blowing
heard
back.
you was working with J. Cole.
Nah, I ain't working with J. Cole.
Not yet?
Nah.
Not yet, okay.
Nah, I ain't working with no J. Cole. Nah, no sir. No sir.
Not yet, bro.
Not yet.
I'm trying to speak that shit into existence.
Nah, I ain't. But I ain't working with him though. Let's get that shit straight. This shit national. You get in trouble for that shit.
So
Okay.
would you
Industry.
work
Nah.
with him if he wanted to work with you?
What you mean?
I'm just saying,
Nigga, I shut all y'all down. Nigga, it's time to go. I'm moving to North Carolina.
you'll move there
Hell yeah.
for real.
what?
Hell yeah.
What she talking about?
Would you
Talking about-
move
that's
there too? If J. Cole was trying to fuck with
Yeah,
you?
we're rolling with Jake. We're rolling with Cole.
Shit,
I
that's
actually
gonna put
do,
you
yeah,
in
I
line.
see
You got Cole. You got Rock Nation. Shit, you know they gonna put you on. You ain't never seen an artist go to Rock Nation and tank. You know what I'm saying? Like they still at the top. Beyonce still
They
up there.
solid
She
over
can make
there.
a shit. Megan Thee Stallion with Rock Nation management. She's with the management. Look where she at.
Yo, got it.
Okay, what's the difference between
Jesus.
being with a management and being signed to a company?
Well, you a
Is
manager
it the
at
same
your
thing?
job?
To the label and stuff.
You a manager at
Yeah.
your job?
Yeah,
So what you do as a manager?
I manage.
You manage,
people.
right?
Yeah.
So you telling them their future or what they need to do to keep the company rolling.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they do. They manage their career. When you sign to the label, they telling them they funding their projects. They telling them what they gonna get in splits and some more shit. But management is more like facilitate.
More like advice in a way.
And facilitate. It's facilitating their career. Like you don't need to drop that. You need to drop you need to drop this. This will be the hottest thing to drop. It's more analytical. You know what I'm saying? Like they really sitting back watching. The record label is just they own your ass basically.
So is there a set of numbers in the music industry that y'all can look at to kind of tell y'all where everything is at, or where things are gonna be, or is it just kind of you're just watching the streets and you're just kind of listening to what's hot right now
Well,
and
you
kind of
don't
what
really
you think
watch
is
the
gonna be
streets.
hot?
It depends on what industry what type of music you make. I mean, you can't make no trap music. I mean, you can't make no R&B and then watch the streets. I mean, the streets ain't your lane. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? I'm just
but
saying,
I'm just being real. Like it's just something that they. I mean, shit, that's what they do. They got more of the input. There's four major record labels, you know, that run everything. So, shit, you got to sit back and let them run the world. You know what I'm saying? They got the shit figured out.
And that's what they doing.
They don't just put out music. You might make a record. You might produce a record or make a record with somebody. That shit might not come out for a year and a half because it ain't time yet. It's the time to drop. You know what I'm saying? Or your shit gonna tank. I mean,
Yeah, that's why there's artists pushing for what they want to come out, and sometimes they can't put out what they really want to put out because the label ain't gonna allow it.
Oh yeah. Who
That's
was
why I
the
heard
last
it's
artist
best
talking
to
about it?
kinda go
Megan Thee Stallion.
independent. Like a lot of people been going
Yeah,
independent.
yeah. That's why a lot of
stuff.
people are staying independent as well.
Shit, the artists probably make like 15% of what they bring in.
What?
Yeah.
Signing them 360 deals, huh?
Damn.
No, really, I mean, this is how the game is. You got to pay a lot of shit back. Them regulators front a lot of money.
So if you're independent, like this consists of you like necessarily like raising the funds to record professionally, and then also like whatever you need to do, like as far as like pushing your music to the correct platforms, and then marketing. You said photography. That is something as a photographer. That is something I notice a lot from other people is photography and videography. I feel like artists need to invest more. As far as like local artists, they need to invest more. Even if your homie just takes pictures for $15 for 30-minute session, like do it. It's better than you just taking pictures of yourself or your friend taking pictures on your phone. They don't really give a fuck about you, but that person might really cares about getting their craft better. You know what I'm saying?
And they want to make that money too.
I took down my Instagram. I redid my whole Instagram because I really wasn't fucking with Instagram until like maybe when I started working at Clear Track Studios. Like they was just saying Facebook ain't where it's at because the algorithm changed. You know what I'm saying? So like honestly, I took everything down. He said no selfies. That's what the marketing said.
Damn.
No selfies. So you know what I'm saying? He said you need all professional pictures.
I also think it just depends on like who your audience is, because like selfies in a way can actually show your personality more. So it just depends on like what type of page you have, like, and it doesn't necessarily. Are you saying like a selfie you take of yourself, or are you saying like maybe like professional portraits of yourself?
Said I had too many. So it was too many taking pictures. So
okay.
From a professional perspective, it doesn't look as good. Like one of my friends got at me one day and he was like, "Hey, bro, I tell you one thing, man. When I look at a lot of artists' page from here, it don't look real. But when I look at yours, it looks real because you got a lot of photographers' pictures or whatever on it compared to most people using selfies and."
Yeah, you gotta look like an artist.
Yeah.
You gotta look like an artist. You gotta
like a businessman.
Oh, okay. You're not saying like selfie, like you're not saying like photos of yourself. You're saying like
you're promoting yourself. You know.
Right.
You're not saying like this, like a selfie like this. You're saying, I mean, you are saying like this.
Self-taking pictures.
Yeah,
oh, okay. But like
just,
portraits of yourself are okay.
Yeah, of course. Like, oh, that's good. Like but they want to see you. Like they want to see you in the industry. They want to see you living the life that you talking about.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Can you sell like dope, or you gonna make a nigga broke? You know what I'm saying? Like it's just, you know, like it's really truly a game. It's a talent. That's the less of the industry is talent now. The game has changed. It's all about how you can be marketed. That's why a female can come up in the game faster than a man.
Yeah, because of that body.
She sell a little ass. She gonna bring in some cash.
All day.
You know what I'm saying?
Look at the biggest female in the market now.
Who?
Cardi B. That's because she was a stripper.
She got a different industry.
No.
She got an industry that nobody got. That's the strip club. I mean, she making it seem okay. Which, I mean, it is.
But what are you talking about? Nobody has an industry. I feel like that is the industry right now. Like,
No,
you want to make a song that you can play in the strip club or the club.
What are you talking about? You don't even know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about.
None of us know what you're talking about, Jordan.
No, you don't know what I'm talking about. You don't know what I'm talking about.
Did you say I do? Okay,
you
my
don't know
bad.
what I'm talking about. So basically, what I'm saying is Cardi B struck an industry that ain't nobody got as far as like no followers. Like there wasn't a stripper thinking, okay, I'm gonna go to a strip club today and it's okay because I might come out on top like Cardi B. You didn't have that type of following.
Okay.
So she struck a different.
Is that what
industry.
you were feeling? Is that what you were getting his point taken? Okay.
Like she got everybody behind her, and she got every stripper behind her. Like Cardi B was a stripper. We gonna come out and play her music.
Right.
Y'all seen P Valley? You seen P Valley? Shit, she more than a little murder. You know what I'm saying? So y'all ain't seen that shit?
I ain't seen it.
Oh, you gotta go see that. It's a lot of
I heard
crazy
it's dope.
shit, but
It is a good show.
I ain't watching.
You kind of look like Uncle Clifford a little bit. I'm
Shut
messing with
up.
you. I'm messing with you, bro. I'm messing with you. It's a little side. But yeah, bro. So this is more on. We got some crazy shit going on in the world. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot of the Trump shit going on. A lot of the voting. The election is weeks away.
That shit been going on.
Okay, so like
weeks away.
How do y'all feel about the election? Like, okay, how do y'all like think voting is important or like?
Jay Peso, I mean, what y'all think about like on the election and voting?
I don't get on it because I don't follow it like that. You know what I mean? I don't stay up on it like that.
Well, did you register to vote? You did? Did you register to vote?
Do you feel like your vote matters?
It does.
It does, but
what
in reality, what is it gonna do? It's not gonna stop me from doing what I'm doing now. You feel me?
Let those throw.
Nah, but I'm listening to you.
That's how he lives. That's how he feels. He's like, ain't gonna stop.
I'm listening to you.
He's gonna still do what he's done.
I've been doing.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean?
And I know people like that.
But it does affect our lives. You know, our vote does affect our lives, man, because you know our votes help put the people in the power position, and you know if you get the wrong person, man, they say something and it happens, and a lot of stuff has happened these last 4 years with Trump, man. So, but I stay away from it. You know, I just like right now. I think everybody who's going for presidency, I don't really think like really the old. I don't. To be honest, I mean, I do like our president a little bit right now, just because of the business side of him. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? He's real business. He's real upfront.
He gonna push that button on you too.
You know what I'm saying? He's letting them know. He's like, hey.
He will push the button.
Fuck with me.
You know,
Rocket Man over there. You know what I'm saying?
He up front because he never was a politician, so he ain't got no choice but to kind of give it straightforward.
Right.
You know what I mean? And straight answer.
He's just good. No, go ahead.
I was gonna say that's another big problem with him in a way too, because he also showed like his racist side too, straight up right there in front of the cameras and stuff.
Right,
you know?
right.
And so like for just that reason alone, I can't fuck with him. You know what I mean? It's too much. He rallying too much of the red. I don't want to say just the rednecks, but all the racist white folks, the white supremacists. You know what I mean? Yeah, he rallying them up. You know what I mean? And in these last 4 years, I done seen a lot of racist shit.
Right.
And I'm young. You know what I mean? So I didn't come up in
it's fucked up.
Yeah, I didn't come up in like the racist times, like my grandparents and all that stuff. But for me, seeing this like this, it's like, damn, what the fuck happened? Oh, I know this nigga became president. Now look at this shit. You know what I mean?
It's just crazy because I really don't feel like a racist person should be our president, and people are always saying that like Trump is not racist, but he literally just showed us that he wasn't racist. And watching the presidential debate was the first time I really actually paid attention to Trump talking, and so he's throwed, and I really like him. Like,
but you know what though? There's even unhappy teachers and people who don't want to smile and bring positivity and stuff shouldn't be teachers, and other people shouldn't be in certain positions as well. So
yeah,
this is just how we're living.
He's just like a character. Like he's like, he does not belong in our White House, but it's funny. Like he's a celebrity. Like we were saying, like he's a celebrity. Like he's funny. Like when people be talking, he just be sitting there tapping his finger, like moving his little lips. You know what I'm saying? Like he's.
What lips?
Them little things he be moving. He be like moving his little lips, like he done colored his hair. You know what I'm saying? Like that means he probably been watching the memes and stuff. So I know he paid attention.
Yeah, you seen my Magnum?
Yeah, he's
Trump
like
orange,
that.
baby.
Trump orange.
Look, that's funny as
Trump
fuck.
orange. I made that color Trump orange. You know what I'm saying?
But so if voting is important to you, so you're saying voting is important to you, but you don't want to vote. You're saying is it just solely because you're not fucking with the candidates, or do you feel like maybe you just like didn't think about it, you ran out of time, or?
It's both. I ain't fucking with the candidates, and I just really never just got up and went. And like I get Facebook notifications. Have you voted yet? And it's on the top of my Facebook. Like X.
That shit's everywhere.
Instagram.
It's definitely popping up now.
That's good.
Yeah, it's all. And I just go around it, man. I just I leave it for I guess the next.
Yeah, the motherfuckers been sending me text messages and shit like, what the fuck?
How you get text messages?
Yeah, I got text too. I got text too.
Yeah,
I just tell them who I'm voting. They say, you voting? I say, yeah, I'm voting. Who you voting for? I just put Obama on there, and they leave me alone. They said, well, Obama's not a candidate in this run. I said, I know, but his wife is. You know what Obama I was talking about. You know what I'm saying? So
what Obama are you talking about?
Michelle.
I know,
I said his wife can be president, right? And everybody was saying like, she might try to swoop in. Like people can still swoop in and be president.
Right now? Yeah. They're already printing out ballots. How's somebody going to swoop in now?
Well, this was before. This is before. So like a week ago, she could have been president. Just like Kanye became a ballot. On the ballot. She could have became on the ballot.
Do we think that is a real ballot?
What?
Is Kanye really on the ballot?
Yeah, I believe he is. Kanye is a billionaire. He can get on the ballot.
So you feel like Kanye is on it just there, or like I'll be able to vote for Kanye too?
Well, shit, you go where they get you on the ballot, you can go get him. He probably gonna be a third party candidate. So
I'm not saying I'd vote for Kanye because he's not mentally stable enough to be our president.
You asking me questions that you need to be asking other people.
Yeah, I know. I need.
You don't need to ask me that shit. I ain't. Melanie, she probably don't even know that much of who gonna be on the ballot.
She probably could tell me what it takes to be on a ballot.
Oh yeah, of course. Google can too.
Oh Lord!
Look, I'm trying to fire her up. You know what I'm saying? She,
okay, well,
y'all know she came in late again. Look, you know what I'm saying? So that's why. You know, I got an attitude.
I come in late, but y'all still didn't have y'all shit together. Yeah, we did. So what is you talking about?
We can't, because you got the camera, so we can't have everything together.
Okay, but the audio wasn't together. Like
the audio was together.
No, the audio wasn't together. Y'all didn't have the table set up. Y'all didn't have the other table out of here. You didn't even know where you wanted the cameras. They could have been already sitting here. You didn't know where you wanted them at. Like
I'm still the one and only. All right. In one ear out the other. But okay, so you know, I think voting is important. It's important, but at the same time, it don't matter sometimes because shit, the electoral college, they need to reamp voting. They need to
this is what people need to pay attention to.
We need to remake the rules.
You can't.
Like
once you start breaking it down,
like basically, you know what I'm saying? Like we need to vote, yeah, but at the same time, let's vote, let's do what we can do. But they really need to like look back and like they need to take out that electoral college shit. You know what I'm saying?
And replace it with what?
With the majority vote. That's what it's for. The democracy. I mean, you could do electoral college. It's like if a certain race win and they win like a whole area. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit is boo boo. Like let's do like.
But in order for that to happen, you would have to have a president who was okay with like putting these things into place and not like stopping it or vetoing it. Someone like Trump is going to veto something like that because even as he said, they asked him like why he did what he did with appointing that new person, and he said like basically fuck y'all like because I can. Because what did he say? Remember they were like, why did you fire this other person? Or no, that lady just passed away. And I feel so bad saying that because she was she's such a big deal, and I really just don't know very much about her.
Ruth Ginsburg.
The Vader, yeah. She like just fought a lot for like women's rights and stuff, and like she just passed away. Justice. So like he appointed somebody else, and it like basically has like the Republicans like leading now, and so
very conservative bench now. That's basically
very conservative. So basically, he was asking him like, why you did this? Like, why didn't you wait till after you went into the presidency, or till after the presidency? And he said, because it's my right to do, because I can. So I don't think he would want to do anything like that. So that's what I'm saying. If you want change like that, you have to like we have to look for candidates who would be willing to do things like that.
The president is small. It's 3 branches of government. If the other 2 say yeah, then he ain't got shit to do with it.
But he can veto anything.
But he can, but Congress can veto his ass and keep on going around.
Can Congress veto his veto?
Hell yeah, Congress can. Congress is the last say so.
I'm not sure about that.
Congress is the last say so.
I need somebody to fact check us, please.
We need Miss Melody.
But everybody know that's why we have 3 branches of government, right? So no other branch. So no other branch can be more powerful than any other branch. So you got the judicial system and you got the legislative system. If they say yeah and Trump say no, they can still go around him.
That's what Devery's saying.
They can go around him.
Trump is executive branch.
Executive.
Correct? All right.
Yes.
So that's conservatives. Now he done put another conservative mind up on the judicial system as far as the Supreme Court. So that's both branches right there, conservative.
Yeah, but you gotta get.
They're gonna side with him.
That's what I'm saying. You get Biden in. You get Biden in there.
Conservative people don't want our
change. But not always.
Congress change.
Not always though, because I didn't see. Not always, because there were some people that said that Trump needed to be impeached. That was on the Republican side. So I mean, just because they're Republican, I mean, if it's a good reason, they ain't gonna have no choice. You know what I'm saying?
There's been plenty of reasons that nigga should have been impeached.
Well, I think that it's very important for us to look at things other than just Trump being racist as far as the election. There's a lot of things that could affect us. And these are just a couple that I wrote down from this event I went to that I just urge other people to look into because I think it's worth looking into. It's very important that we don't let racism just draw us back on this election because personally, that's why I feel like a lot of people are saying they're just not fucking with it because both of them are basically racist, which is facts. Like, I'm not going to deny it. But I also think that we need to look at things that are going to affect us, like affordable Medicare, military spending, voting rights. Are you a middle-class citizen? Like, how do these affect you? Like, things like
What's
that.
wrong with the military spending?
No, military spending? Are you for it or are you against it?
We need that shit. If we gonna stay at the top, we gotta be funded.
But that's what I'm saying.
We gotta be.
If you're a person who is going to vote, use your vote. Go look at these things. You have your own opinion. I'm not telling you to vote for nobody. I'm saying you have your own opinion. Look at these things. It's about more than just racism. It's about more than just Trump being this celebrity character, because really that's how he's selling people. Like, I'm not trying to speak ill of my grandfather, but my grandfather's like your typical, he's not my biological grandfather, but he is a white man, and he's like your typical Trump supporter. He like only.
Did you ask him why?
Did
you ask him why?
He just was raised like, my grandfather's like low key, high key prejudice. Like, he's not racist, but he's prejudiced, and
he
this
just
is
think
like
that white people need to be with white people.
No, because like my grandmother's Mexican, like, but he used to say stuff my grandma said. I don't know. It's just weird. Prejudiced people, but this is the thing. But this is the thing. A prejudiced person will still date a black person, and you can still be racist and date a black person. You can still be racist and have black friends. Like, that's what people don't understand. Like, racism is like deeper than me just calling you the N word with the ER, you know? So
that's when they be like, I got white, my best friend's black.
But yeah,
do you
clench your purse when you walk past, some black people or some brown people? Like, it's deeper than that. Or like people be like, you brought home a black person or a Mexican person, or anything like that.
So basically, just to summarize it, what you're saying is we don't need to look at one thing. We need to look at basically both of what candidates stand for, and we need to go vote for whatever our opinions is geared towards. So
not social media. Yes,
exactly. So. Just go in, look at the facts, and look what you're gonna get 4 years of, basically, instead of going by what everybody else is thinking and what your mama think who you should vote for. That's basically what you're saying, right?
Yep.
Trump 2020.
I knew you. We all know.
I'm playing.
You wanted to say that so bad. No, you've been wanting to.
I'm playing. But I mean, but it's kind of hard though, because some things now that I'm older, like I've realized that some things are more important, like government spending. Like, I understand, like, if we don't spend, military spending, excuse me. I understand if we don't spend on our military, then we're gonna be weak as fuck. We gotta stay at the top. When you at the top, you gotta spend. And I've talked to people that's in the military. Like, when they don't get paid good, they don't work good. Like, if you go to work and they paying you $250 an hour, you gonna do $250 an hour worth of work.
That's how I feel. That's why I only do the minimum
our
requirement.
Military, I think our military deserves a real higher pay. I think our military need to be probably getting paid more than athletes. If you want to be honest, they out there risking their life.
You know what I'm saying? Very well.
You got people that, like, athletes, all they are is really influencers. You know what I'm saying? And that's what they do, is they influence. That's why they get paid so much, is because they got a cult following, and they can draw so many people into them. I think people like first responders, like paramedics, I think they not paid enough to do their job. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think the whole game is just twisted. Backwards. So yeah, I'm for the military spending, which is a Republican thing. We've seen in history. We've seen it. I can't tell you what Biden's gonna do, because he's never been at the top line. He's been second, but he was second to somebody. So his choices really wasn't all that. So we'll see. It's kind of surprising. It's kind of off guard, because there's a lot of stuff. It's not like one-sided right now. It's like he got good stuff, but now you gotta come in. Like,
they actually did both have good points, but the main thing that we didn't touch on was that Trump did not denounce white supremacy.
Right. Yeah. He finally did on Twitter, I think. I believe.
Well, fuck Twitter.
No, I'm just saying. I'm not saying it was a good thing. But I think on Twitter he said something.
What's the difference between the output that he's being?
On your ass, you know what
like,
I mean?
the amount of people that watch that debate versus the amount of people that follow him on Twitter is probably way different. So I just feel like that's a bullshit ass move.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Well, I mean,
I'm sorry to talk about your president.
I think what it is he's your president too. If you really wanted to know, did you get your 1,200?
I got a little more than that. Actually.
Okay, all right. Well, that's your president did that.
Okay, but so also basically, they did that. They do that at every recession, and I know you studied this in economics.
When Obama was in a recession in 2008, I didn't get shit. I was working.
That's in 2007, and maybe because I don't know why you didn't get nothing, but they did do a government stimulus back then too, and I don't know if it happened exactly in 2007. It might have happened in 2008, but the original recession happened in 2007. So anytime there's a recession, it doesn't matter who the president
2007,
is.
So it was It wasn't Obama. It wasn't Obama then.
George Bush.
It was George W. Bush, because Obama was president from 2008 to 2012.
Okay, but he still was dealing with the recession. So all I'm saying
is it
doesn't matter. All I'm saying, it doesn't matter who's president. That if there's a recession, they're going to stimulate the economy.
Who signs off on
whatever
it? That's
president
why you
is
ain't got
in
no
office.
second one. Because he said you ain't gonna get it unless you vote for him.
He not getting cool points for giving nobody a stimulus. So stop trying to give him cool points
I mean,
for giving a stimulus.
If y'all didn't know, actually America got the worst stimulus package anyway. I mean, you got people in Europe that was getting paid every 2 weeks.
They
You
tax
get what I'm
you all year
saying?
and they're gonna give you a little chunk back of what you paid.
Yeah.
That's it. A little percentage.
Well, in Europe it was whole different. And we
for
got
$6
supposed to
a
be-
day, you can sponsor an American. Like literally, what's 1,200 divided by 30? Let's do the math real quick.
What's that for?
100 divided by 30.
Shit, like 400.
What we doing that for?
That's how much was satisfying Americans to like be happy about Trump.
Oh nah, it's gonna take more than that. I think everybody's just tired of like everything going on as far as
That's
like everything,
$40
what
a day.
everything is bringing.
$40
up.
a day.
He don't listen. You know what I mean? Like we got a lot of racial problems going on, especially when it comes. Like, and as I can speak as a black man in the black community, like we sit here and we talking about cops out here killing us and all this kind of shit. He don't even address that. He always say, "Oh, these cops, they some good people." You know what I mean? But when it comes to Biden, we address that. He always say, "Hey, at least he say the cops need to be held accountable."
And
you know
honestly,
what I mean? There ain't no ear.
Yeah.
it's obviously a big deal if it was a whole entire actual question on the presidential debate. Like for
Yeah,
them
of
to
course.
have asked that question, have you ever, I mean, I don't really watch debates, but I've never heard of these types of questions
Nope.
being asked. Like,
Right.
it was direct. How do you feel about racism? How do you feel about white supremacists? How do you feel?
Accident.
He literally said Breonna Taylor's name and George Floyd's name in the presidential debate. So I feel like this stuff is something that's here to stay. It makes me happy to know that we're not only talking about it like in our hometowns and on the streets, but they're also talking about it up there. Like it is really reaching them, which is a big deal. And so if Trump does end up winning, which he probably will, I hate to say it, he probably will win. You don't think so? I don't know where it is gonna go. I will cast my vote.
Well, you gotta have a little hope.
I mean,
You gotta have a little hope for Trump.
You got I'm talking about for
Oh,
Biden.
no, man. Sometimes
I don't think Trump need any more hope than what he got.
I don't think-
Because I
think it's a lot more supporters for Biden than it is Trump.
Really?
And the thing
I hope
is,
so.
it would have been a landslide when it came to Hillary Clinton too, but it just they didn't go up and show like us black people we didn't go out and go vote. You know what I mean? And so that's what happened. Young
we
people
need
are-
y'all.
Yep. Well, shit, we didn't even ask y'all, man. How y'all feel about Trump and Biden? And y'all mean y'all care about any of them? Or?
It's like I said, I don't keep up with it like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't stay on top of it like that. So I just stay out the way. I stay out of politics.
So I'm finna hit home then. We're gonna go a little bit deeper. Since the question that can't get answered at that level, let's go a little bit deeper, right? So both of you guys are what, Mexican origin?
Yeah, right.
Mexico, right?
Yeah.
All right. So, Trump was without the deny the DACA. Y'all probably know somebody that's on the Dreamers plan over here in America, right? So how y'all feel about that then? Like, he say, y'all can't, everybody on DACA got to go back to Mexico for right now. So you just like whatever, or you?
I'm not like whatever because
okay.
I got folks that
Yeah,
that affects.
right.
You know what I mean? But I think that's just on a whole different. I don't know, like.
Are y'all? Not to be too personal, but like, are either one of y'all a felon, or like, do y'all have like pending cases? So both y'all can vote. Both y'all can vote. It's not too late, guys. It's not too late. Y'all can still go up there. Wasn't you just saying that?
The
I think
DACA
so.
thing is fucked up, man.
It is
My
fucked
wife
up.
actually works for immigration, and to see some of the kids go through what they have to go through, and have to
Like
go
being
back
here at the border and
sometimes.
stuff.
Yeah, and no, just the kids that get here and go through the school system,
Okay.
and they'd have no felons, and all this stuff is happening to them too, bro. Like, I was watching a documentary about that too, man. But I hear about it pretty much every other day with my wife.
What do you mean here? Like, what do you mean? Like, they go through the school system, and then like you're saying like they come here, they go through the American school system,
Yeah,
and then they have to go back to
yeah, they have
Mexico.
to go
They ain't even
And
got
it's
nothing
just like,
there.
I don't even
That's
know
pretty
what this
trash,
is.
It's like they don't know
They-
where
yeah,
they're
they
from.
have nothing
They're
there.
not from
They-
here.
Yeah.
They have better opportunities here. They're nothing's happening. And even on there was this ICE documentary where they were going and picking up people, man, and it was messed up, bro, because they were stinging.
Is that
Good.
that shit was that on the?
It was on one of them on Netflix, but they
Yeah,
were
I seen
stinging
that shit. This is crazy.
good people,
Working
bro,
with
going to work
I
6
seen
in the damn morning,
I
bro,
seen that.
5:30 in the fucking morning, pulling these people over, vanfuls of guys that they know are not from here, but they're going to work. They're not fucking selling dope. They're not doing nothing. They're going to work.
Yeah.
pulling them over, bro, and getting them, and even going into these people's houses looking for one guy and calling the rest of them collateral. You know, and then they get paid for everything as well.
So that goes into like the president though, if y'all knew it or not, because that's something that's something that Obama protected though. You know, I can say that he protected that Dreamers plan. Didn't he make that shit anyway? I mean, it's something that he was for, and he like kept going. You get what I'm saying? He renewed it and make sure that that never happened, and make sure that y'all wasn't like Mexican origin wasn't separated from. Because it's really, we say Mexican because that's the border country. You don't ever hear nothing about Canadian immigrants, do you?
Right.
But you always hear about Mexican
and
immigrants.
It's crazy.
So I can't say African immigrants because when we come over here, they bring us over here. You get what I'm saying? We too far away. So that's why I'm not trying to be racist or just hit one race, but we on the Mexican border, and this is where 99% of the traffic happens at, you know, is at the Mexican border. So that's why I try to let y'all hit home with it because I know people that's on the Dreamers stuff. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? And it's somebody real close that I do business with, and she was just like, I'm scared, like I don't know what to do. I don't even have family over there.
It's crazy.
You get what I'm saying? So
I know some
they from here. They here. That's all they know.
They were brought over here as kids.
That's all they know.
Raised here, or not born and raised, but you know, raised here, and shit, they're getting their green card taken away for whatever reason, and shit, they don't got no folks out there. They ain't never been out there.
Don't know nothing from nothing.
Yeah,
they starting from ground zero.
Yeah, so like stuff like that is really personal. You know what I'm saying? That's why we gotta look at like who we vote for and stuff like that. Like,
but we weren't really hip to none of this stuff either. Like, we're not gonna sit up and act like we just been knowing all this. Like, if you look one episode ago, we didn't know shit. Cool. Literally, I just been studying lately, and we kind of just been putting ourselves up on it because, like, me personally, and I'm sure they can attest to this too. Like, the world is crazy right now, and like in 10, 30, 40 years, like, I am going to tell my son I did not just sit down and not do nothing. And I'm not saying that y'all not doing nothing, because even like with your music or with however you speak out about things, that's also elevating the movement. But I just feel like I want to try to do whatever I can, because brown people are being affected, but even like I'm half Mexican and half black, I just feel like black people, Mexican people, minorities in general, we're being affected the worst in this. And even if Trump is not truly racist in his heart, the rhetoric that he pushes for the people, the kind of people he gets to come out to the polls, they're racist, and Trump makes them feel like it's okay to be outwardly racist. And I'm fine if someone's racist. Let me know you're racist so I know to stay away, because I believe you can feel how you feel, but you can't be in our presidency like making decisions for like everybody, because obviously you're going to hold one person above, one race of people above the others. But yeah, that's just it. I guess we can wrap up. Folks. I guess we can wrap it up. So
basically, you know, if you can register to vote, go out and vote. It only take a second. You might have to stand in the line, but shit, you stand in line for them J's too. You know what I'm saying? So go out there, you know, vote, you know, do something that actually matter, because it might not matter as an individual, but if every individual say it don't matter, it's not gonna matter as a group. You get what I'm saying? So you have to be it has to matter individually first in order to go down as a group. So
I might go vote, man.
You might go vote now?
I might go vote.
Shit. So the census is really important. I still ain't did mine, so I don't even know what I'm saying.
Is it me, or they been a little bit aggressive? So I mean, I ain't never had nobody knock on my door about no census.
I feel
and
bad.
I ain't talking about no one time. I'm talking about 2, 3.
Look, they done been around 3 times already, 4 times. I'm telling you.
They said I read somewhere it's illegal not to do it.
When do they do it every year, or was it
every 10 years? That's why we got to do it. Yes.
Yeah, it's illegal. I heard it's illegal not to do it.
Yeah, because that affects your
funding and stuff, like for your community.
Everything. Y'all, it's trillions of dollars that like
that's why my roads is paved all the time, because I might not do it, but people that know, but check this out though. We not gonna falsify, or we not gonna take the blame though. The blame is lack of knowledge. We have to teach each other in our communities why this stuff really matters. They not just knocking on your door trying to bug you. They knocking on your door trying to get you to do something that's gonna help. Those things, just like that's the same people that's saying that census don't matter. It's the same people not wearing the mask. You know what I'm saying? Like, we might not believe in the corona, but we got people working in the medical field, and that shit is real.
And if you are on HUD, if you get food stamps, if your kids are on Medicaid, if you're an older person and you are on Medicare, if you're getting any government assistance that you are getting, listen. this is important to you. Like, let them know you got eight kids. Let them know you got one kid. Let them know your granny staying in the back. Let them know all of that, because that's more money to help you. That's more money to help your community, whether it's poverty coaching, schools. What else, Jordan? Like, or you weren't even at the event. You was at the event. You was at the event.
I know a lot of people say they don't want to be counted and all this type of shit. They already know who you is anyway.
That's what they said.
You know what I mean?
They know exactly where you at.
They know where you at. They know how many people live with you. They know all that shit. So it ain't about not being counted. The shit is already known.
They just need the documentation.
So you need to go ahead and do your census. Y'all do y'all census?
Nope.
Yeah,
You ain't did yours yet? It's very easy to do.
Look.
Ain't it like census2020.com or something like that?
I don't know, but I got a phone number right now. Look, text I can vote, all one word, ICANVOTE to 31313131.
And that's the census.
31 3 times.
So you got to be a citizen to do the census, or what? I mean, why do you got to text I can vote to do census?
You can do it. Oh, she texted me the wrong number.
All right. All right, so I just had to make sure, you know what I'm saying, didn't sound right. You get what I'm saying?
I really did say, what's the number for the census?
Okay.
Melody, I'm going to get you.
I'm pretty sure you can. Melody's probably very busy. Okay, so I'm pretty sure we can go on Google and fill it out, or you can wait till they come knocking on your door again, because they will be back around. And don't just look at your camera on your front door and not worry about it, bro. They leave you a little paper. You ain't got to buy no stamp to send the paper off. Just fill it out. Just 2 or 3 little boxes. Or if they come by your door, they just gonna say, how many people live here? You just say, shit, 10. All right, you know, give it.
If you live in the hood, add more people.
Shit,
just kidding.
Yeah, shit. Say it's 20 of us.
I count 2020. That's what it is.
Okay, y'all know it's something 2020.
Yeah,
okay.
text, I count 2020.
Thank you, Dominique. I count 2020.
So what the hell is going on with Tory Lanez? You know what I'm saying? Tory Lanez had made a whole album telling y'all what happened. You know what I'm saying? So, and I ain't gonna lie, the verdict didn't change. I think somebody lying.
Do you think the verdict changed?
Yeah, I think somebody lying.
Who's lying?
Megan. Megan and her crew. I think she lying because very rarely do you get away with shooting somebody in the feet. You only being around them. What was it, like 3 people in the car? Like, one of the 2 people had to do it. You got 2 other people. Which one of y'all did it? Now, if this was I'm sorry to say it, but if Tory Lanez would have shot Kylie Jenner in her feet, he would have been in jail.
Yeah,
okay?
he would have probably been in jail. But Kylie has more money than Megan.
She a white woman.
That's what I'm getting at. I'm not
talking
about the money.
She is a white woman.
I'm not talking about the money. I'm talking about something going on, somebody getting paid, and I don't think he shot her in her feet. He just released the album, huh?
Who shot her?
I don't think she got shot. I ain't seen now video of her limping with no cast on her feet. She still got her Gucci's on, her heels on, still stunting. If you get shot in your feet,
what if it grazed her foot though? You know what I mean?
She didn't get shot in her foot then.
No, she still got shot.
I mean, what do you do? Get on the ground and shoot the pistol on the ground?
I don't know. All I know.
How often do you hear about somebody's feet getting grazed by a pistol? Am I right or wrong though? You think that bullet gonna get that low and keep on going? Usually when it's that low, it hit the floor.
But what I'm saying, it could have just like.
It could have hit the side of her foot.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
It could have hit her pinky
both
toe.
of her feet. It said both.
I know there's 3.
She said she got shot in her feet.
Bro, I don't know. I don't know if he
I'm
shot
going
her.
by
I don't know
what
if
she
somebody
said.
else shot her. I don't know who lying.
She
here.
was
I know
walking
there's 3 stories.
with the shots in her feet, and
Yeah,
her feet were bleeding on the video.
There's 3 stories.
Look here,
there's
man.
Tory's story.
People
there's
feet,
Megan's story,
and it's the truth.
That's all it is.
People,
what I'm talking about.
people feet bleed on movies.
Boy.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? Hey, so what you think? What you think, Beto? Do you think that? What you think, Peso? You keep up with it a little bit. Do you think she got? You think who lied?
Listen, I know the album is probably fire, man.
Yeah, he says a lot of stuff on the album, but man, to be honest, he's actually talking like he really didn't do the shit. And so if he didn't do it, then the other person in the car, she shot her fucking self.
So who you think shot her though? Like
Her
who
friend
do
was
you
in the
think
car.
shot her?
Her friend
Was in the car. Who Bun B said T Ferris was with her. So where the fuck was T Ferris at?
Yeah, so it was a guy in the car.
You know what I'm saying? So
that was her stylist, right?
I can't remember all the details, but
T Ferris. No, I think T Ferris like a record label dude.
Yeah, he's from Swisher House and stuff or whatever from Houston.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, so, man, like I said though, Tory, he's standing tall and proud and like fucking, he's innocent as hell, bro. So
you going with Tory?
Yeah,
I kind of look, man. You get shot. I done seen somebody get shot, and they ain't got on no heels after they get shot a week later. I mean, grazing is a different story. I mean, it might break the first layer of skin, and
so
she might be bleeding a little bit.
So you see pictures of her in heels?
Oh, yeah. What? Go to Instagram. She be on live all the time.
I think she already shot a video as well, and she's dancing and shit, so.
Yeah, so
so do you think she really got shot in her foot? That's the first question.
Well, I mean, I think so, because I seen the video you're talking about where she jumps out of the
and she's like bleeding
Rover or whatever it is, and she's bleeding.
It was an escalator.
So what do we think about her actually getting shot in her foot and being able to dance? Do we feel like that actually takes away the fact that somebody shot her? So we agree, everybody agrees in here that she did in fact get shot in her feet, whether regardless of if she's wearing heels or not wearing heels, except him. He don't agree. She got shot?
Well, yeah, that's what they're saying. I mean, she got shot in her foot. On her feet. Twice.
And the police report says she got shot in her foot. And I don't think you can falsify a police report with that many people present. I mean, maybe you can, but it's too high profile.
Okay, what kind of shot are we talking about? Now,
that's what I'm saying.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying
you talking about she shot a whole video. I'm like, dang,
are we talking about a 22 bullet that grazed the first layer of skin and it just popped some blood out? Are we talking about straight through the feet?
I think it went through. I think it went through.
If it somebody said ain't no bones broke, ain't no ligaments ripped up.
If you get shot in your foot, it's too many damn bones not to be broke.
Could you walk if your
it ain't no meat down there to stop nothing.
Like if it was shot.
I'm that nigga. I can walk through that shit.
Have you ever been shot before?
Yeah.
You know what?
You're lying.
You know what? I get it. She must have had on some steel toe boots.
Yeah.
Because
didn't go all the way through.
Yeah, right.
Because ain't no meat on that feet. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna break a bone or a ligament. It's gonna break something.
Something.
What did you get shot with? And what kind of shot are we talking about?
Listen,
we need to know the facts.
I believe she got shot
by a BB gun.
I don't know if it grazed her. I don't know if it went through her heel.
We need to see some X-rays, something.
She got shot though.
Yeah, we need
to be by airsoft. She got shot.
I mean, was it a Nerf gun? I mean, you need to tell us what's going on because
the people want to know.
If he just broke the first layer of skin, you know what I'm saying?
He shouldn't be charged.
I mean, I'm not saying he shouldn't be charged, but like you need to let us know what kind of shots you talking about.
Okay.
Because it could have been an accidental shot. Did he really just?
I feel like he probably just accidentally
say something else. Pow! You know what I'm saying? Or was it just him riding the car? He drunk. Shut up, girl. No, the gun ain't on safety. Pow! He shot it, and then it just went off.
I think it was some shit like that, honestly. But he could 2 shots at the same place. Like if you was drunk and you shot, I feel like it would be like bing, bing, bing.
He says she was tipsy.
He was tipsy. Everybody was tipsy.
But he says that she got a little jealous because he was
fucking with
really
Kylie,
digging Kylie, and he said because
she really enticed me.
He would have not have done that, but he said at that party she was really tripping and faded and shit. So ain't no telling what happened when she got in the vehicle. How crazy she was. I mean, you seen fucking Beyonce's sister.
I mean,
but this is the community.
Like she could whoop Tory's ass.
Then again,
I think Megan jumped on.
Megan will whoop Tory's fucking ass.
He had to shoot her. Hey, it's like Harlem Nights.
Yeah.
Eddie Murphy was like, "Bitch, you big. I'ma shoot your ass."
Okay, but look, so we
Eddie Murphy looked at her like, "God damn, you big, really."
Shoot you in that pinky toe.
So we thinking about that, right? Okay, so let's.
And he shot her in the foot.
We gonna also.
We
gonna at least he didn't shoot her in the heart. Okay, right. But we gonna think about this though. Here we are in this community where we snitches get stitches type situation though. So if they not saying nothing, then everybody need to leave it the fuck alone.
That's what is gonna happen because Megan ain't snitching
and he ain't saying nothing. So y'all need to leave it alone.
And that's
because they don't want to tell nothing, but y'all still trying to play Inspect the Gadget.
Because he's putting it in his fucking music. He want people to play
Inspect the Gadget. Because she said something on live.
Because he over here trying to act okay. Because first
he wasn't even gonna drop that.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
Him and his people is high sided. Him and his people is in the blogs trying to act like Megan Thee Stallion is in the wrong, like she was doing something to him.
She always gonna be on the female
He trying
side.
to say he should have just shut the fuck up and shouldn't have addressed anything either. But his people did address it, talking about that he didn't do it. So her thing was, bitch ass nigga, you know you did it because
vulgar language.
Yeah, vulgar language. We gonna use that. And this is the other thing I want to say to y'all over here taking Tory's side. I'm sorry. We need to look at their character.
Here we go. This is the same person who said Dre wife needed $2 million a month.
I am not on anybody's
okay,
side.
So
we don't know what that woman been through.
This is the same person that don't listen to R. Kelly music no more. Okay.
Exactly. That's why you need to listen to me. Okay, we need to look at their character. Tory's character. Megan's character.
Small, big.
Megan is up here, okay?
Stallion, that's a male horse. I'm just giving you the facts.
And I'm giving you the facts.
Tory Lanez, you got a dude from Canada, bald headed. And another thing is, Tory ain't with his label no more. You know what I'm saying? He's independent. What happened to independent artists is they get fucked in the industry.
Do we feel like this is a publicity stunt, or do we feel like maybe he was going through some things and it was like?
Listen, every time some crazy shit happens, all I know is the next person got an album.
Are you still talking about? Are you still talking about Will Jada and August Alsina? Is that still a topic?
That was one too though.
Nope, it's gone.
But that was still one too though.
That topic is gone.
It's all of a sudden he got an album coming out. You know what I mean?
And Will Smith is on Jonah Lucas' album. Song.
You know what I'm saying?
So, look here, man. I think it's just the play of the play. You know what I'm saying? She know the position she had to play. Same thing. Cardi B, she Lil Wop tried to bring it back. You know what I'm saying? And she filed for divorce. She trying to get heard again. So we're gonna see if she drop an album. If she drop an album, I'm done. Tory didn't do it. He's innocent.
Tory did do it.
He's innocent until proven guilty.
He did he obviously is not going to get proven guilty, but I feel like Megan is such a stand-up. And that's the other reason why people need to respect Megan, because she's such a stand-up woman. She could have wrote a statement on this man and she didn't. You know what I'm saying? Even when it happened, like the way she came out the vehicle, everything, like the nigga did do it. We all know he did it. Like I don't know. He's not going to go to jail because of what we saying on this podcast. It's not like my statement means anything. It's just hearsay. But that's all I'm saying is like the people who are actually there, like I just feel like Megan, the person who actually the crime was committed on, she ain't wrote a statement on now person. She real for that. She gonna keep it in the streets, and if Tory come up dead,
let me tell you, Jay Prince. I'm gonna tell you how.
I was just playing Jay Prince.
No, for real.
I'm gonna tell you how. I'm gonna tell you how it went. No, we gonna leave that in there.
Said, stop playing with my life.
I'm gonna tell you how it went. Okay, I'm gonna tell you how it went. Tory Lanez. He's independent. They knew that check finna roll in. He got quarantine radio, the hottest radio on Instagram. You get what I'm saying? I'm talking about he breaking records. He got a lot going on. A little baddie walked by. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's fake or real, it don't matter. She walked by.
Really
he gave her some attention. Megan Thee Stallion got mad. She had an attitude. She tried to beat him up. He was trying to guard his life from that stallion, and
she was bucking.
She was bucking, and he was riding. So
he couldn't ride long enough.
He was trying to drag. He was trying to take her home. Because she was mad. Get out of my car. I'm gonna take you to the house, and maybe how
that shit goes.
The rest is history. We don't really know, but we know that she's a little jealous. We do know she got a little jealous because Tory Lanez was getting that play.
He must have some stroke game. Because I'm sorry, Megan. Like I don't care how much money he has. I can't do the short. Like the short.
I think you can do it.
But she liked him. Really liked him.
I think you can do it.
I could probably do it. Though.
I think you can pull it off.
I probably could do it though.
If Lil Bow Wow gave you everything that you wanted in life, and you saw love in him, you'll take Lil Bow Wow.
I could give you everything and show me anything special about that. Show me if he's singing.
He ain't that Bow Wow no more. He cuss.
Oh,
he ain't like Mike no more.
That's not the one I want.
Nah, he ain't like Mike no more. He ain't like Mike no more. He cuss.
Okay,
so I really think that Tory. Until we won't know until he go to court.
So is he canceled or not canceled?
You can't cancel him because you don't even know the truth.
The truth is he did it, but the truth is, do we care or do we not care? That's the major question. If
he should we care? Because they not saying nothing.
If he shot her, do we care or do we not care? That's the major question.
If Tory Lanez shot her, he a whole ass nigga.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
But he got good music.
Thank you. You still listen to R. Kelly, of course you're gonna.
But he got good music. He do. I ain't gonna say he got bad music just because he shot somebody.
We're not doing that.
He good. He talented. I'm a music artist. I'm a audio engineer. All that. Like shit. If he good,
R.
he
Kelly
good.
ain't got no good music.
Why are you
All right, let's go. Let's go. I mean,
I do have a question for you. Okay, so basically, Tory Lanez is canceled in my book, but I guess to y'all, he ain't canceled because he ain't logically went through due process or whatever.
He not canceled because I don't know the truth. I'm confused. I'm bamboozled.
Even if he shot her, he's not canceled in my book. I mean, just because it's not like Beto says the presidents or whatever, we're still gonna live and still it don't matter what. Yeah. And it's the same thing with them.
So do you still support R. Kelly?
Nah, I don't support R. Kelly. I mean,
but his music is
that's the difference between shooting and doing some other foul stuff.
Like, yeah, I get it because like honestly, like touching kids and like domestic violence is two different ball games.
That nigga music is good.
Because honestly, it's like two like domestic violence.
That's all we saying.
I didn't say yeah, he should be in jail. Yeah, straight up. Life. But his music should be in jail. Dang, his music got shit to do with it.
Yeah, that's it.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, but you mentioned Cardi B and Offset a minute ago, so I just want to know like what y'all think about that. Like,
is he canceled because he cheated on her?
Why would he be canceled for cheating on her? That's what the fuck y'all do.
All right, here we go.
I'm just kidding. Let me quit.
Beto,
look, you felt guilty just now. Look,
so I think you behind that page that got going around.
What the fuck?
Because that shit nationwide too.
What page was it, bro?
Is this your man?
Oh, it's a nationwide page.
Every city doing it. Is this your man? So this page they got going on, you know, this has changed the subject. So you need to put a little bit of black screen in there with some
text. We're not changing the subject. I still want to know what y'all talking about, what y'all feel about Cardi B and Offset. But go ahead and with your little page since you was posted on it. You damn.
I was posted on the page, but there was 3 likes on the page and no comments. The only comment was on there was Jordan is faithful to India. That's it. And I checked that shit real straight, and I told him to fucking message India about anything that y'all have. Message her. Don't even come to me. Come
I need the receipts.
And it's 0. I don't need no damn receipts because there wasn't nothing purchased.
No, I'm saying that's basically what
so,
you said. You basically said.
Be trying to break. But it's crazy though because the person who posted it was a fake page. And then I'll tell y'all some more Offset. But, you know, it was just real bogus. And I had to go explain some shit that I shouldn't be explaining. Like now I got to go in here and explain like a nigga really did something. You know, we explain when we do something.
But I feel like.
So it's like the same case. Like in my line. You know, like, so I try to like, man, I wouldn't do that shit, and I left it alone. Like, I tried to approach it a different way. And then she finally, like, came to the light after a couple of days, like, maybe that shit is a lie. You know what I'm saying? But what happens is when that shit happens like that, then they bring up everything you did do.
In the past.
Well, I don't know if
you
I
get
can
what I'm saying?
That's
how
women,
when you argue with a woman, that's what they do, right?
You was lying to my face then. How
they bring up everything that if you did cheat, like, back in the day when you was had a kid's mind. Then they bring up everything. Well, you did do this in '99, nigga. It's 2020. You talking about '99? I was a kid back then.
Motherfuckers be bored, bro. They just turning stirs and shit.
It's all good. We got it right. Household is solid. We got it right. You know what I'm saying? Everything's still going good. We finna buy a new Tesla. You know, a family car. So you know, I'm gonna let everybody. You know, everybody hate. You know what I'm saying? Cause we work together and we gonna make it happen. And we got something stronger than just a piece of paper saying, you know, y'all married. It's a lot of bonding going on. We got a whole son. We got other stuff. So whoever did that, you know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't got no morals in life. You know, y'all a whole hoe out here. You know what I'm saying? And whoever did that, y'all need to stay out of people's business and let that shit come to light. Because it's a saying that I got. It ain't a matter if, it's a matter when you're going to get caught the fuck up. You get what I'm saying? So it's going to come out. You know what I'm saying? So quit trying to tell on other people. Now, if us guys make a page, you hoes is toast.
But y'all
we got videos.
But y'all did make a page. Y'all did make a page, and y'all be having y'all's little group chats.
But tell the truth.
I done went to my nigga phone. I done seen the group chats.
Men got them videos.
Exactly. Y'all.
Nah, it ain't just no pictures and no screenshots. We ain't got no receipt, nigga. We got return policies. You get what I'm saying? We got the whole 9. So we go back, so the page is bogus, you know what I'm saying?
But honestly, just was young girls doing stuff like, I feel like you shouldn't even have to, like, no offense, but like, you shouldn't even address no sucker shit like that, because for real, like, them bitches, like, is burnt out for real. Like, half them bitches, like, Jordan, just think about, like, where you and India stand in y'all's life. You know what I'm saying? All the shit y'all got going for yourselves. These bitches probably, like, 18 years old, don't know how to wipe their ass still, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't know, just cutting up for no fucking reason. You know what I'm saying? Just that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't even be having time for that type of shit.
But it's just the fact that they just put me on there. It just started a lot of shit anyway, because it's just embarrassing.
It like came in.
It's embarrassing. You know what I'm saying? Like, they ain't fuck up shit.
That shit
No, like
they stayed in the street and tried to shoot at the house. You know what I'm saying? But I got that Vivint. You know what I'm saying? So it's just the thing is people are bogus. You know what I'm saying? And they need to. I know, like, I don't even club. You don't even see me at no bar. You know what I'm saying? I ain't been to the new strip club. Like, I don't go out. So I know it was a lie. And I know I ain't been talking to nobody. And I know, like, all that shit was
You need to
foul.
look at the camera because
so
we believe you. I don't know if they.
Well, I don't care who believe me and who don't. But I mean, shit. Tell your hoe to write India if I did something to her. Okay, then shut up. So anyway,
oh my God.
Like
okay.
we said, you said is Cardi is
Quavo,
not Quavo.
So basically,
It's-
like if you was cheating on
It's
India,
Offset. It's Offset canceled.
no, he's not canceled. But basically, like if you were cheating on India, if somebody does get caught cheating on
Look
their
here,
wife
man.
after
You gonna
time-
get off me. You
People-
gonna have to ask somebody else a question.
I'm just asking. Like you gonna
So,
look at me and then
I
look
mean,
at Dominique
you got
and look
three,
at y'all.
You got 4 dudes.
Okay.
You gonna come at me?
We all have experienced infidelity and like at some point in our life, whether it's in our current relationship or relationship past. Like the thing is that people was coming for Cardi B in this situation too, saying like she giving up on her marriage, like all this other stuff, or like she must not have that WAP. And I'm just wondering, like,
Man.
first of all, is the strength of your vagina really gonna does that differentiate if you faithful or not?
No.
Look, our producer saying yes.
That'll keep you around. That'll keep you around 3 days longer than what you was supposed to be around. But let me tell you something, man. Every woman got a vagina. You know what I'm saying? And it's some women's, you know, they got better genes.
Has vagina ever kept y'all around?
You know,
like if a woman's like vagina's like better than the other, like do you feel like that's gonna make you like
loyalty.
not fuck with somebody else?
It's
deeper than that, right?
history.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like I don't like how
Yeah.
people was talking about the whole white WAP thing.
It ain't got
If you're
nothing
going
to
through
do.
some issues with your partner, you're not staying because y'all fucking right. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
Because you got history. There's
Yeah,
other shit. There's
too much invested.
It's bigger than just sex. Thank you.
Money invested, everything.
There's a bigger picture.
So
Yeah.
do y'all feel like Cardi B is like giving up on her marriage after
I feel-
she's already had like multiple cheating allegations, and there's also rumored of a baby being on the way? Like
I feel like Cardi B.
I'm
I
not
feel like she
asking
kept
you.
a lot of stuff private though, but ain't nobody speaking up. I feel like
look,
she kept.
I be having to,
I feel like she
talk
kept.
crazy to each other.
I feel
Sorry,
like she
it's
kept a lot of
normal.
stuff private. You know what I'm saying? And she's a very private woman when it comes to her relationship. We see that. Like she don't. And I feel like he's probably done a lot of shit. And he's just. I feel like she could have been loyal as hell. To be honest,
I feel like she been loyal
like
too.
I feel like she really been loyal, but he probably done a lot of shit, and they came together. You don't see them bashing each other on Instagram, none of that shit. They doing this shit
She
the
real.
right way. They went and filed for it, and then somebody caught that it was Cardi B's name, and it was his name, and they put it on social media, and they spreaded it out. That's all it was. I mean, everybody go through shit. I don't care if you got $1 million, I don't care if you got $1. People get divorces, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like he did some shit, and you know they keeping it quiet.
Hey, how do we know it was Offset? What if it was Cardi B?
And once again, that's the other argument that we
Yeah.
know is invalid.
How do we know this, then?
You talked to Cardi B yesterday?
That's why your nostrils just flared
No, I'm
because
not
you
trying to
know.
get your ass-
No, because we already see the history. We already know. And honestly, she could have did something, but that's another great topic to talk about. Why y'all can do whatever, and it's not y'all directly, but men, the male species. Why male species?
Gucci Man.
I would let Gucci Man hit for sure.
See,
I
think
the clone Gucci Man, not the old 2000 Gucci Man, but the new Gucci Man. He do got it going on now, but basically, I don't even know what I was saying. Fuck y'all.
Cardi B was cheating.
No, okay. So why when y'all want to do shit, y'all want to do shit, but when y'all girl want to go and do the same shit to y'all sick, y'all can't take it. So what's that about?
It's different.
What's that about, Peso?
We weak.
Hey, that shit hurts.
You're married though.
It's
That shit
different.
hurts when that happens, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. No front, man. When the tables turn,
We
That shit hurt.
That's all
I mean,
it is
you
to
know.
it. Shit. Y'all can't do that shit to us. We can't
Yeah,
take that shit.
he
We not
said we
emotionally
I think I can tell y'all one thing that I think about it. It's like you can go inside a woman, and I mean I guess the other way around too. I don't think like that, but anyways, you can go inside a woman, and a woman is like, I don't know, man. Like I think us men, we take most men take women, you know, and we put them up there, and so like, you know, when we get in there and it's warm, it's hot, and it's loved, so if somebody else is in our warm and hot cookie jar, it's
a problem.
It's a problem, man.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck who. I mean, but you
everything.
know what though? When
you gotta go.
when a motherfucker's
fucked up
cold hearted
everything
and don't give a
mindset.
fuck about no bitch or whatever, or no woman or whatever, then them kind of people, they don't give a damn. They're like, ah, la, la, la. But to a motherfucker who cares, and you know what I'm saying, and it hurts. I mean, shit, it is what it is. It happens both sides, you know.